Good morning. It's Monday about 5:30. I will get up now because I have so many things to do. I will travel home this afternoon, and before I want to analyze lots of research data, and I need to pack, I need to get some stuff, I need to write Christmas cards and send them away, and I want to go to the gym. And then in the early afternoon, I will go to the train station and catch my train to the airport. I hope I will get everything done.
It's so pretty! One of my favorite methods to get protein in when I'm on the way is ordering a large soy latte, because soy milk has a lot of protein and it's available in most cafes. So it's like Starbucks, or here I get for Nero because I really like the coffee they have in Nero. If you don't want to drink coffee, you can just order soy milk with some flavoring, for example, sugar-free caramel syrup. It tastes amazing. I'm waiting for my train now, so I have a little bit time to speak about traveling and staying on track while traveling. First of all, I think it's not really difficult to get vegan food when you're traveling. What is more difficult to get is high protein, lower everything else vegan food. Because most of the foods you can order in restaurants or get from the supermarket are pretty much high in carbs or high in fat and low in protein. For this reason, I usually have some protein bars with me or protein powder. When I was in South Africa, I always had protein powder with me. When I was eating out in South Africa, I was usually ordering food, whatever I wanted to eat. Most of the time, some kind of salads or traditional dishes, and I just asked to leave the meat away, or fish if it was topped with fish, or asked if there are any dairy product, and most of the time it wasn't a problem. So I always got something to eat that was vegan. I just asked to leave the stuff away. And then after the meal, I either had a protein bar or some protein powder. That's the fun now. They just changed the platform 1 minute before the train had to depart. So now I can do some cardio and just run a bit. I'm at the airport now. So I'm in London Stansted and I'm going to fly to Luxembourg. I'm a bit too early, so now I have time to go and do some shopping. So we'll go and check out what vegan high protein food I will find at the airport. Lots of vegan food options, but once again, all of them are high carb.
Let's start with a bean salad I found. The macros aren't too bad, with about 6 grams protein, 8 grams carb and 2 grams fat. Then there is this giant couscous, chickpeas, soybean and lentil salad. It has 7 grams protein, 7 grams fat and 14 grams carbs. And here's another soybean salad with lots of green stuff. It has 5 grams protein, 5.5 grams carbs and 4 grams fat. Many salads were actually vegan, and their nutrient profile didn't look too bad. It's not like they're super high in protein, but they had all nutrients in about the same amounts, which is definitely better than getting a vegan sandwich or bread, for example.
Actually, it's not really time to eat for me, but after looking at all the salads and all the food, I'm getting really hungry. I'm queuing for the security check-in now, so I have some time for talking. Usually when I travel, I have protein bars with me. And I'm not a big fan of Cliff bars, just because they're super sugary and they usually don't have that much protein. It's just lots of carbs and lots of sugar. Here in the UK, I usually get bars from Pulsin. They have about the same amount of protein, carbohydrates and fats. Sometimes I order also protein bars from My Protein. They have hemp protein bars that are higher in carbs, but have still a decent protein content. I hope I don't get pulled out at the security check-in now, just because of all the wild, strange powders I have in my hand luggage, which are protein powders, defatted almond flour and vitafiber, because I plan to do a really amazing Christmas cake at home. And I don't really get the ingredients in Germany, that's why I had to take them with me. And usually I travel just with hand luggage, which is a bit crazy because I go for 3 weeks and most of the stuff in my bag isn't even for me. That is stuff for my family and friends who ask me to bring stuff like tea or other things from the UK. This is how I usually travel. I look like a giant turtle, and this bag is everything for the next 3 weeks.
Okay, let's check out more food. Trek bar is not a real protein bar, it's a protein flapjack, but the macros aren't too bad in my opinion. It has 9 gram protein, 20 gram carbs and 12 gram fat per bar, which is definitely not as good as the salads we checked out before, but much better than a Cliff bar. Have a look at this just for the comparison. Cliff bar has also 9 grams protein, but it also has 45 gram carbs, 20 of which come from sugar. There are lots of Trek bars with different flavors. My favorite is peanut. If you want to have something savory, veggie protein power is really cool. It's a mixture of nuts and soybeans. It has 7 gram protein, 7 gram fat and 10 gram carbs per portion.
These ones look really good, but they don't really fit into my macros today, so I won't have them.
I got some crispy seaweed thins to have them before my flight. It's a pretty cool low carb option. They have about 8 gram carbs per 100 gram, but 27 grams protein and 32 grams fat. The fat content seems to be pretty high, but if you consider that the package is just 5 grams, it's just about 1.6 grams fat per pack. Also, I had some vegan fake meats for traveling. The good thing about them is that you can store them for a pretty long time so they don't get bad, and you can always have them in your bag just for the emergency case. And they are individually wrapped, which is a good thing in this case. The macros aren't too bad with about 36 grams protein, 25 grams carb and 10 grams fat. This was probably the shortest flight I've been to. Just after I've taken my laptop out and started working and editing videos, I was told to put my laptop away because we're going to land. So I could focus on the nice view just before landing and film it for you. Enjoy!
I'm in Luxembourg now. My mom and my cousin are going to pick me up. I hope they won't miss a right exit to get to the airport, otherwise they will end up somewhere in Belgium. It's actually pretty cool, the area I'm from in Germany. It's straight on the border to France, not far from Luxembourg and not far from Belgium. So it's actually really cool, everything is really close. That's also the reason why I fly to Luxembourg. Finally, I arrived at my mom's house. I had some really nice vegan food she prepared for me, and I'm super tired, so I will go to bed now. And let me know, did you like the video? Do you like the video log format I used today? Please comment below and let me know if I should do more video logs. And also if you think the tips I gave you for traveling are useful. I'm off to bed now and see you tomorrow.